Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? I hope that everyone is happy and healthy and manifesting their most highest and most abundant timeline. I'm White Iris. My channel is, of course, White Iris Intuitive. And today I am doing the reading for Virgo. And this has been a difficult reading for me. I have been going back and forth. I have been going through the energies of Virgo, and it's almost like two different personalities, two different people. So this reading is going to be a little bit of back and forth because I feel like I'm picking up on a lot of energies from Virgos that are going through their tower moment and are doing the work to get to the other side. And I'm also feeling the energies of Virgos that are not doing anything with it, are just going through the motions, going through the same back and forth. So it's going to be a little bit of back and forth for you guys. Before I begin, I just wanted to go over a couple of things. So make sure that if you like this reading, if you like my vibe, that you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It really helps me out a lot. I do readings in person as well, one-on-one and group readings. The information is in the description box below. The pricing and everything else is in the description box below as well. And I also have recommended like readers and channelers. If I'm not your vibe, go through that list. Maybe you'll find somebody that you vibe with. Remember to remember that when you see these readings, that they're timeless. They may not resonate with you today. It could resonate with you later on down the line. But if it doesn't resonate with you at all, don't try to fit yourself into the reading if it's not you. If it's not you, it's okay. Use your discernment, move it along. So, as always, what I do when I do a reading is that I first do a Celtic reading and then I do a health reading, and I do that for all of my people. It's the same thing that I do for you if it's one-on-one as well. So I'm going to go back on my book because I write everything down. And like I said, with Virgo, it was a little harder. It's like you're going back and forth. I feel so much duality right now for Virgo. So it was kind of hard for me to go ahead and upload this because I actually did all of this a couple of days ago, and then it's been back and forth, back and forth. So I know that I'm tuning into the vibe that Virgo is in right now. I have a lot of people that are on one end of, and then a lot of people that are on the other end. And it's almost like that Gemini. Like Gemini is two, you have the yin and the yang, you have two different people. So it's kind of like reading two separate people altogether. I'm feeling that with Virgo. I'm reading two separate people. There's a lot of duality, and there's a lot of it's even hard to explain. I have so many people that are on one spectrum where they're having a tower moment. They're going through everything they need to go through. They're trying to figure out what the lessons were. They're trying to go through and not be the same person they were before, getting into the more of the light. But then there's another spectrum, like all the way on the other side, where we don't care. We are who we are. This is what we're going to be. And if we hurt you, we hurt you. And if we're, and we're just going to keep being who we are. Like we don't care. So it's been a lot of back and forth, a lot of dark and light. All right. So when I did the Celtic cross, um, again, it's going to be two separate things. I have where there are those of you that are in a better place. It's almost like you're coming out of the darkness on the other side of something, and now you're ready to move forward. You have had some setbacks, and you feel like, oh my gosh, I took 5 steps forward and I took 2 steps back. But that's okay. Acknowledge that you take it, that is happening to you. Remember that when you go backwards, it's because there's a lesson that you probably have not finished learning, or you've learned the lesson, you've gone through it, but you still haven't acknowledged it. Acknowledge whatever that is and make sure that you go forward and you keep going with your affirmations on a daily basis. Your morning affirmations, if you have afternoon ones, if you have night ones, keep doing it. Keep going through your, what's the word? See, it's so conflicting with you guys right now. It's I'm getting, two separate things of information. So it's not, it's a little harder for me to get this out for you guys, but be patient, okay? So I see some of you are filled with hope. You understand what your purpose is. You just don't know how to go about that purpose, and it will come to you. Just go with the flow, breathe, take deep breaths in, uh, do your mantras. It's a lot of energy, a lot of energy. I see a lot of opportunities coming through for you, Virgo. You're like emerging out of something, and there might even be a new love coming through, for those of you that are doing the work, if this is what you want to do. I'm just looking at my notes. I'm sorry, guys. I even have some music that I'm playing right now. I have some Native American flute music, and it's for calming and healing the soul. So I hope that you can hear it. Because, like I said, Virgo, you're very conflicted right now. So much energy right now with Virgo. Now, when I did the Celtic cross in your subconscious, I got the Chariot. And I see that you are determined to do the work. You are determined to get to the other side. You are determined to heal so that you don't hurt anyone else. Because when you are not healed, when you are a person who's hurt people, and you don't want to do this anymore. You want to move forward. You are determined to move forward, and your sheer willpower will get you there if that is what you want. I see so many of you that are like, I don't care. I'm staying where I'm at. It's kind of like I'm too old to change. You're never too old to change, Virgo. If you do the power, if you really want to change, if you really want to get to that other side of where you're not feeling this conflict anymore, you can. And thinking back, I'm seeing Bashar in my head. So for those of you who don't know who Bashar is, he's an entity that is channeled by Daryl Anka. And Bashar spoke about depression. And I feel like there's a lot of you that are going through depression. And he said depression is just a word that is used to keep you down, to keep you in the darkness. You're really going through a compression where, as I said before, you're going through a dark night of the soul. You just need to work through this. Don't bottle yourself down with words, with labels that are given to you by man. You're going through a compression right now. Work through this. Work through your dark night of the soul. Work through all of the tower moments. Work through this. These are lessons that are being replayed in your head so that you can learn something, so that you can remember, this happened to me. What was I supposed to learn? This is why this is coming through you. You're going through this right now. It's not for you to feel like you're depressed and you need medication and you need this and you need that. This is for you to work through to get to the other side. Now, again, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychologist. So you do what you need to do for yourself, Virgo. Uh, I give you the information. Wow. I give you the information so that you can work through it. Use your discernment of what you need to do. But I'm not a medical doctor, so I can't give you medical advice on this channel, okay? Now the tools are inside of you. Make sure that you rest, that you indulge in self-care, let go of the past to gain a new perspective. That's what I kept hearing. You need to let go of your past to gain a new perspective. Release what no longer serves you. You're going through heartbreak, or you've gone through heartbreak. In order for you to have someone new in your life, you need to integrate and acknowledge the lessons that you learned before embarking on a new adventure. Because if you do embark on a new adventure before you're ready, you're going to inflict the same type of pain and hurt on that new person, and you don't want that. So just think about those things, Virgo. Health wise, I didn't see any major health issues. You might feel something here and there. And I kept hearing you need to lose weight. So if you are overweight, Virgo, it's time for you to lose that weight. Once you lose that weight, a lot of the things that you're feeling right now, a lot of the things that you're taking medication for, you won't need to take medication for that anymore. Again, these messages come to me for you. You have free will. You do with it what you please. I cannot force you to take action. I cannot force you to do anything about it. I just give you the messages. And then I also have your emotions are a reflection of something deeper. And I feel like a lot of you have had like a mother or father figure that were maybe narcissistic, which is why the way you are. Those are deep wounds that you have to heal, but you have to decide to heal them. When you heal, you won't inflict pain on anyone else. That includes your spouse, your children, your friends. So please make sure that you are healing, not just for yourself, but for your family as well. And I kept hearing drinking isn't the answer. You turn into a mean drunk. I kept hearing that over and over again. Drinking isn't the answer. Drinking isn't the answer. If you're drinking and drinking an entire bottle of something, it needs to stop. Again, you have free will. You do with the information that I'm giving you as you please. If you're taking pills to numb the pain, it has to stop. Whatever it is that you're taking as an addiction, even if it's food, it has to stop now because you are inflicting harm and pain onto yourself because you don't want to see what's going on. All right. I hope this helps you, Virgo. I feel like a lot of you are still in that pain, in that darkness. It's up to you if you want to go through it. And I see that a lot of you are working through it. You are getting through it. And there is light at the end of the tunnel, Virgo. Okay. So I'm going to pull some cards now. That's all the messages I had for you that came through that I wrote down. So much, back and forth, so much conflict. It's going to be okay though. If you choose for it to be okay, if you choose to do the work. What cards should we use for Virgo? Let's see. I'm going to use the Repair, Evolution, and Growth. This is a deck that they've been wanting me to use for every single reading so far this last couple of days. Let's see, Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? Holy Spirit, dragons. What does Virgo need to know? Inflexible to change. Wow. You or your person involved are set in ways that are impeding your growth. So you are impeding your growth. No one else is impeding your growth. Be more open-minded and see the other person's point of view to expand your perspective in a healthy way. Oftentimes, being too rigid makes the problem that causes imbalance and unrest. Flexibility is needed to create flow. And then I have Love Redefined and Romance. This card, which is about love, is about self-love. Cupid is entering your heart and has awakened you to the love and romance, but this time on a different vibration. Having a newfound love for yourself has created an opportunity for a new chapter with the possibility of cultivating healthy relationships. And this is what I was talking about. When you heal yourself, when you do the self-love and self-care, that goes into your relationships as well. When you love yourself, to the point where it's groundbreaking. I hear groundbreaking. You will show that type of love to the people in your life, your children, your spouse, your partners, your siblings, and everyone else. I feel like you've had a parent that was like unbearable, kind of like throwing those little gadget points and pills at you, where it was like, have an example in my head of you finish college and then the parents like, well, you really didn't finish because you don't have your diploma. And they do this in front of other people. Or you would say like, you have a spouse and you're married. Well, you're really not married because you didn't get married through the church or something like that. Or you just, you're not really married, even though you've been together with this person for 10 or 12 years because you never got, a marriage license or whatever. Like they liked throwing those little things at you. Like you graduated school or high school. Oh, but you like barely graduated. So it was kind of like you were happy of this accomplishment, but they made sure that they were going to take you down a notch. You understand? And you do this now. Um, and you do this to the people that you love. So it's kind of like you don't realize that you're inflicting this pain, or you do realize you're inflicting the pain, but you're doing it because like you felt that pain. So why shouldn't you? I had someone who made me feel that pain. So why shouldn't I do this to you? Not realizing that what you're doing is gonna make sure that these people keep you away, like keep you out of their lives. I don't, it's like they're gonna cut you off at some point because you keep inflicting the same pain. It's like a recurring cycle. I feel it's like a circle. And the cycle keeps going and keeps going until you break that cycle. So last night I went on a live with Nancy from Wella's Kitchen and with Naomi. And there was a reading that I did that I saw children in a circle. Like when we played as kids and we like ring around the rosy or something like that. And then at some point, two of the children let go, like they broke a cycle. And at the time, I didn't understand it. And I said to the person I was reading, if you understand this, great. But I couldn't understand it at the time, but now I understand it. Some of you are breaking that cycle. Some of you are breaking the cycle that your parents handed down for you. And you're letting go of that pain and you're letting go of that. And you're starting to catch yourself in these words. You're starting to catch yourself when you go to put down like your child or your sibling. You're like stopping before the words come out of your mouth. You're stopping yourself and you're not letting it go forward further. Wow, that's what that meant. So that was for Virgo. That was for you guys. Some of you are catching yourself in this. You're catching yourself in what your parents used to do to you. And you're catching yourself in what your mom or your dad used to do. So like it was kind of like your father used to do this to your mom, or your mom used to do this to your father as well, which is why you were doing it to your spouse, because this is what you saw, and you're starting to catch yourself in that, and seeing yourself in, oh wow, I can't believe I said that, but you're not quite there yet. You're not at that point where you can stop yourself from completely in some instances, but you're seeing it in your head, and you're and this is the thing. If you say that, if the words come out of your mouth and then you apologize, but then you do it again, it doesn't matter. You need to catch yourself before the words come out of your mouth. That's what it is, Virgo. You need to catch yourself before the words come out of your mouth. So this is the other card that fell out. Completion, full circle. Wow. I can hardly speak. You have chosen to learn from your mistakes and move forward, closing out the cycles. Every layer of yourself you acknowledge is a layer that served its purpose. You are now feeling your power by seeing your inner strength and determination pay off. Be proud of this moment and let it carry you forward. every time you stop yourself from saying those words that hurt, be proud of those moments because you stopped yourself from saying it. You stop yourself from hurting that child, from hurting that spouse, from hurting that friend or that sibling. Okay? Be proud of those moments because that's every single time you do that. And every time you stop yourself from saying these things, you acknowledge the hurt that you felt, you acknowledge the pain that was in your heart, and you set that free. So be proud of that, Virgo. Wow. It's funny how you go through these things and we do these readings, and at that moment in time you don't understand it, but then later on you do. So resistance, letting go of resistance. The cycle has ended, Virgo. You're ending that cycle of hurt, of pain that you have been going through. You are understanding that just because you went through that pain, you went through that hurt, you don't have the right to inflict that pain on someone else. Wow. That's powerful. That's powerful, Virgo. It's time to let go of those experiences. It's time for you to experience new growth, Virgo. It is vital to have closure and gratitude for the situations that you've gone through to make room for new things to enter. Go within yourself to find what is holding you back. Change what is necessary to change in the situation. And you're releasing old conditioning. These are old conditions. Old conditioning, release them. You're releasing them at this moment, Virgo. Wow. And while I'm saying that, I see spirit. I see so many spirits coming through. It's almost like spirits coming through saying, yeah, it's time to release. Wow. I'm getting emotional here. I'm so sorry. Why am I saying I'm sorry? I'm not sorry. It's like all of the spirits, your spirit team is showing me, it's time. You're starting to get it. You know what I mean? It's time to release old conditioning and to step into the new way of being. The old story and past cycles of blame, shame, and guilt need to move out. Take inventory of what no longer resonates and what isn't your burden to carry, and unload what has been weighing you down. And I'm hearing right now, Virgo, you have an opportunity to do something right now. It's kind of like wherever you are right now, something came to you kind of like, oh wow, let me get these thoughts together. Okay, so what I'm feeling is wherever you are right now, whether you're at work, you're on vacation, whatever you're doing, you have an opportunity to do something kind of like a side trip wherever you are. And it's like you weren't expecting this. This came to you kind of like, hey, this is an opportunity for you to do some work, like some meditation, something. Take advantage of it. So wherever you are right now, take advantage of whatever this is. This is going to help you with your soul recovery. This is going to help you change your mindset. It's almost like you stumbled across kind of like an ayahuasca ceremony or a sacred, like some type of sacred ceremony, and they're offering you an opportunity. Hey, you're here right now, so you might as well take advantage of it. I suggest you take advantage of that, Virgo. I hope that you do take advantage of that. You're going to come back from it a changed person, a different person. Wow. I'm like, oh, I'm overwhelmed right now. Like spirit is wow. I have to breathe. Oh wow. Hold on. There's a card in here that does not belong in here. It's from a different deck. And if it's from a different deck and it's in here, it's for a reason. The world, new cycles, completion. This is the third or fourth card that comes up as new cycles and completion for you, Virgo. You're completing something. You're moving forward. Take advantage of the ceremony that has been presented to you. Take advantage of it. Go within. Do the ceremony. You will see such great changes for you right now. And this card is nowhere near these cards. So that card should not have been in this deck. It's nowhere near where I placed this deck. Wow. Just give me a minute, guys. Look at this. I'm like shaking right now. It's like you're going through a breakthrough that is going to be major for those of you that are doing the work, that want to change and want to do the work. This is going to be an amazing change, and people are going to see this change in you. Your immediate family will see this change in you. It's almost like a more gentle, more quiet, more subtle version of you, kinder version of you, a more loving version of you. All right, hold on. What deck should I use? It's not even like Lightworkers deck from Rebecca Campbell. Let's get a couple of cards for you, Virgo. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, team. Thank you, dragons. What does Virgo need to know today? Shamans. Spirit team. What does Virgo need to know today? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know today? Let's open my heart chakra. Let's open our heart chakras. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Maybe you're someone that is supposed to be doing this, and maybe you've been saying no to the call, and they want you to say yes. Crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Look at the Tower. That's what I started out with. We're talking about the Tower in the beginning. What are you holding on to? It's time to let go of the past. It's time to let go of the things that no longer serve you. The things that you are clinging on to hurt you and hurt the people that you love. So let go of that, Virgo. Wow. This is powerful. I'm going to sneeze in a minute. Oh boy. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine planning. You're seeding the foundations of your new life. Take a break from life's work. So take a break from your job. Take a break from the responsibilities that you have in your life. Go on vacation, go on a trip, do things like that. And I feel like some of you are on a trip right now, are taking time off. Some of you are going on a trip soon and will be taking time off. Take advantage of those side trips. Take advantage of those sacred ceremonies that you will be shown, or that you will it's like you're going to stumble across one of these sacred ceremonies, and you're going to say yes to it. Do I keep these cards? Yes. Play. Have fun and celebrate. Don't be so serious. Share your voice. Come out of the cave and express yourself. And Priestess, you are being called to step up and lead. Are you going to heed that call? Not everyone takes the call, and that's okay. But do the work for yourself then, if you're not going to take the call, and move forward to help with humanity. And Minatakan, longing for home and belonging, the original light workers. Still see like two separate. Some of you are going on an incredible journey, and some of you are just deciding to stay stuck. What else? What other cards should I use? What other cards should I use? Let's see. What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know today? What does Virgo need to know for the month of July 2025? What does Virgo need to know? Embracing, embrace your sensuality, embrace who you are, embrace your spirit. Practice daily spiritual talk to yourself. So you need to practice on a daily basis. A lot of times we forget to do our affirmations in the morning. We forget to wake up with gratitude. You should always do that in the morning. Ask the universe to show you how special life can be on a daily basis. Invoke your guides and your guardians. It's time for you, even if you're not going to do the work that I do, even if you're not going to say yes to that, say yes to yourself and invoke your guides and your guardians to guide you through your life, and have awareness of your cosmic influences. Bottom of the deck, conquering social anxiety. So if you do have social anxiety, if you're someone who has issues when you go out during the day, it's time for you to do the work to conquer that as well. Shielding, protecting, and grounding. It's time for you to ground yourself. I'm going to have to ground myself when I finish this because this is a lot of energies coming through. A lot of energies. I'll have to go outside and walk in the grass barefoot to ground. What else do we need to know for Virgo today? I'm going to pull the cards from the moon deck. Wow. Okay. Hold on a minute. I'm going to just turn on the light a little bit. Wow. Help us ground, Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. Help us ground, please. Believe in the impossible, Virgo. You're very close to achieving your goals, Virgo. You're very close. Don't give up. Don't take a step back. Don't give up. A new romantic cycle begins, and that's a romantic cycle of self-love and self-care. Love yourself to the point that no one can tear you down. Love yourself wow. I can't get the words out. Clear, please. Clear all negative energies. Clear all energies that are trying to block my throat chakra, please. Love yourself unconditionally. Love yourself wholeheartedly. Love yourself so much so that people can only do one of two things: walk away or raise their vibrations to meet you where you are. Okay? And you are worthy of love, so stop saying that you're not worthy. What you have done in the past and what has happened in your past, you have to let go of. If you are willing to do the work and you are willing to do everything that you need to do and do the process and heal and forgive yourself, you will be okay. Look at the bigger picture, Virgo. Show the world the real you, Virgo. Wow. The real view is coming. The real view. There's a reason why I said the real view. People will view you differently once you make the changes that you need to make. And people will tell you, wow, you look different, or it feels different when I'm around you. The answers you need are coming, Virgo. The answers you need are coming. All right, hold on. I'm going to use the Christ Consciousness deck. Christ Consciousness is here for all of us. So I'm going to use this deck just to see. Okay, what does Virgo need to know? the Magi, signs and divine timing. Remember that divine timing is all about you. When you are ready, then that will appear. Raise your vibration to the timeline that has already what you want. Discernment, truth and clarity. Use discernment in readings. Use discernment when you have to make a decision. Use discernment when you are doing the work to raise that vibration, to move through the tower moments, to move through those dark nights of the soul. And Joseph of Arimathea, trailblazer and innovator. You're a trailblazer. You are doing what you need to do to move through all of this. And you might be the first person in your family to do this. And hopefully others will follow. But remember that you are not Captain Save-A-Ho. And that's not something that I came up with. That's one of my readers that I recommend on the bottom, Cancer Baby Tarot. She talks about that all the time. Can't take everyone with you, okay? As much as you would like to. It is not your job to heal everyone. It is your job to heal yourself. Those people that want to be healed will raise their vibration to healing, okay? And Mary, mothering and nurturing. Mothering and nurturing. And I feel like this is more of a mother figure coming through. She wished and she wishes that she had been more nurturing, more of a mother to you. And she realizes now in death that she didn't do right by you. She didn't do it. She didn't do the things that she should have done. And she's sorry about that. She wishes she could have, made it right before she passed away. None of us are perfect. What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Should I change? They're telling me to change decks. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm going to use the Divine Animals Oracle. What does Virgo need to know? Wow, it's been a while since I've used this deck. I'm surprised. What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? The links, secrets. There may be secrets that you're keeping. Secrets from your life. Secrets, things that you've done. And just ask for forgiveness. You don't need to tell other people what it was or what happened or what you did or anything like that. All you need to do is forgive yourself. Just forgive yourself for them. And I know a lot of times you think if I tell the person, I can release. It doesn't work that way. You need to release it yourself for yourself. All right? These people that maybe you've heard or you've kept secrets from, they don't need to know. They don't want to know. Just keep it. These secrets that you hold, you need to forgive yourself for them. No more, no less. Okay? Fierceness, the Wolverine. You're a fierce warrior. You are a fierce warrior, Virgo. You can work through this. You can do the work. You can get to the other side if you so choose to, okay? And I see a lot of you doing it. I see a lot of you already on that other side, already there. I see a lot of you doing it already. Let's see. Stability, sea turtle. You are very stable. Maybe you don't feel stable right now, but stability is coming. Change is coming. The chameleon. Remember that the only thing that is constant in life is change. Go with the flow. And we have the bison ritual. Don't forget your rituals. Don't forget to do the things that you need to do on a daily basis. Remember to have gratitude. We are ending cycles. The hare. Protection. The lioness. Protect yourself from negativity. As you do your work, protect yourself from negative energies, from negative peoples. You don't want that around you as you're doing your work and you're raising your vibration. And your sheer will, the tiger, will get you through it. Wow, this is a great reading, Virgo. It really is. All right, hold on. Oh, my cards are too far away. Let me try to bring them a little bit closer. Okay, I think that might be a little bit better. All right, what other deck should we use for Virgo today? Team, what other deck should we use? Asking me to use the Divine Feminine Oracle. Let's see. What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Oh, we have, oh wow, 3 cards. We have Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance. I choose to feel abundant. Wealth is an inside job. And maybe you're not feeling that you're that abundant. Maybe you're not feeling that you can, all the money that you want to have is there for you. You still are operating from that lack mentality. So see yourself as abundant now. It's not, when I become abundant, or I will be abundant, or anything like that. See yourself as abundant now. I am financially abundant. I am um I have an abundance of health. It's not I will have. I have an abundance of wealth. I have an abundance of health. I have an abundance of love. So see yourself in that light now. And then you will catch up to the timeline where you are already there. But you have to see yourself there right now, regardless of what's going on. Perpetua, the saint of authenticity. I am my authentic self in all circumstances. And Teresa of Avila, Our Lady of the Interior Life. I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. So this is all about you and your inner work and your inner circle, which is you, and all of the things that you need to do for yourself. Pulling yourself out of the fear mentality, the lack mentality. Pulling yourself and understanding that you are your authentic self. Um, Understanding that love first comes from self-love. You attract to yourself what you are at that time. It is a mirror of you. So make sure that what you are attracting is something that you want. Because if you are not loving yourself wholeheartedly and unconditionally, what you're going to attract is exactly where you are on that love portion. So make sure that you are not attracting someone into your life until you actually feel that self-love unconditionally, unapologetically, and do not dim your light for anyone, or do not dim your self-awareness for anyone as well. What else does Virgo need to know? Do we need to pull another deck? I think I'm gonna pull one more deck for you guys, and then that will probably be the end. And I know some of you are wanting me to pull the romance and the love deck, but they're telling me no, absolutely not. It's time for you to work on yourself and heal yourself. It is not time for you to start um, attracting someone into your life at this moment, because you are not ready. You're going to inflict more pain as it is. You need to move forward in self-love. They're telling me to pull the Archangel deck, and this is going to be the Archangel. Wow. Am I keeping these? Oh, it's like 6 cards. They're like, no. Okay. Okay. So one deck, one card already filled out. So I want one more card, please. One more card. One more card for Virgo. One more card. Wow. So we have Archangel Christine and Archangel Raphael. These are the two archangels. Pray to them, ask them for help, ask them for whatever it is that you're trying to do for the work that you're doing at this moment. Archangel Christine says, accept the Christ light, act with wisdom and loving compassion. And Archangel Raphael says, see with enlightened eyes and open to abundance. So opening to abundance and opening to the Christ light. These are the things that are going to help you to get to the other side, to pull you out of the fear, to pull you out of any of the negative energies and any of the negative thought processes that you've been going through. This has been an amazing reading, Virgo. I mean, like I said before, it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Spirit really came through for you guys and really came in to give me the correct information for you. Now, if this does not, if you don't, if this is not for you, it's okay. Maybe there's a different person that you can listen to, that you can talk to as well, that will help you. Use your discernment. Not everyone is going through this. Not every Virgo is going through the same thing that I'm talking about. So if this does not fit you, it's perfectly okay. Just move it along. Use your discernment. But for those of you that are going through this, you are going through a huge, huge change, mentally, physically, spiritually speaking. Um, be proud of that. Don't talk yourself down. Talk yourself up. Pull yourself out of the lack mentality, because it's going to be great on the other side, guys. It really, really is. So I'm so proud of you, Virgo. Wow. That was a great reading. I mean, started out a little iffy, but hold on. My dragons want me to pull a card for you, Virgo. And when we thought it was done, the dragons want to talk. Just one card for Virgo? Yes. Let's see if it falls out or if we have to pull it out. This one was trying to fall out. Tranquility. Harmonious inaction. That has to do with grounding. That has to do with meditating, Virgo. Take advantage of this time. Ask for the dragons to show you who your spirit dragon is. Meditate. Ground. Take a deep breath. Do breath work. And this is all just for you. Wow, Virgo. I leave you there, Virgo. This has been an amazing, amazing reading. Thank you so much. Remember that if you like the reading, hit the subscribe button. Also hit the like button. It really helps out a lot. And share this. It might not be for you, but you might know another Virgo and say, you know what? I think this might fall in their category. I think they might like this reading. So share it as well. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for being here. I leave you with love and light. I leave you with peace and tranquility. And remember to always manifest your highest and most abundant timeline. Our words are spells. Don't curse yourself. When you speak of yourself in the most sweetest, most enlightening, and most loving words. All right, Virgo, I leave you there. Thank you so much, Virgo. Bye-bye.